Hello guys, so today we're gonna learn how to make uh, your first C# program. Sorry, I'm having a bad day. So yeah, first of all, make sure that you install the C# extension from the extension store. I mean, extension marketplace. Whoops. Basically, click this icon. Wow, my computer is slow today. So yeah, once this loads, you should see an install extension, which is none because it's still loading in. Yeah. So then what you want to do, search up C sharp by going C sharp, basically a hashtag sign, and then you should find it somewhere at the top because it's literally the most downloaded one at 12 million. Well, I don't think it's the most, but it's pretty popular. No, most of the time people use Visual Studio, but VS Code is also good. Just the fact that you can't use a WinForm. Basically, like you can make your own app with like a real window, like yeah, like this, somewhat like this app, yeah, and like OBS, like that. Something like that. You gotta use a Visual Studio and have more features. This is basically a code editor, not a IDE. An IDE integrated desktop environment used for writing code. And yeah, this is just a code editor. So yeah, just go and install. I already installed. Once it's done, you might be prompted to reload, but that's normal. So most extensions might need because it needs to start up. It won't immediately start. So yeah. Anyway, if you want, you can set a color theme, but nah, I don't like it. I just like to. So if you want to add more stuff, you can also find that. I don't really use this extension. I've used it once, maybe. I don't remember. Yeah. C# tools for Godot, maybe. Yeah, basically these all extensions can help you if you want. You can install them and then you can just restart if needed. Yeah, restart basically. Yeah. So now let's open the Explorer, which is where you'll find your projects. And since we don't have any projects open, let's control this. Normally, when you first start up Visual Studio, you'll have this. And remember, when you install the C# extension, I'm pretty sure it'll load up this tab with this. This is right now just downloading C# dependencies, so don't worry about that. And when you want to click on your terminal, and yeah, you already set up your terminal. Now let's get a folder. Let's get a two one. First, you want to get a folder because a C# project will need a folder. Otherwise, if you just make a C# folder and just start typing, it's not gonna work. Because you need to make it in a specific way. Basically, you have to open a folder, which I'm gonna do right now. Oh god, oh no, I'm gonna blur this. Yeah, okay. So basically I have all this. This is all just whatever I have. Yeah, I have motivator because I'm really depressed anyways. So yeah. Let's start making a new folder. So let's name it test tutorial, I guess. I'm not the best at naming conventions and stuff. So yeah, get a folder. Make sure it's an empty one because you don't want really anything inside, otherwise you can mess up with the project. So yeah. I'm just gonna wait for this folder to create because okay, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, if you select folder, it should now reload to Visual Studio Code because that's literally because opening a folder and it won't immediately open. Normally it'll just reload. I don't know how that was. Anyway, so you have the welcome screen. You can do anything, but for now we'll just click on. Go to your Explorer now. You have this full folder now. Here, you might see blank, it's because there's nothing inside, of course. So yeah, now click on this folder, the icon. Not the best at remembering. So here, new file, click. Now this should come up. Now you can example type in program.cs, but it's not how you should write actually. You should actually do it like this. Normally your terminal will close, so you can do Control Shift, then the. Oh wait, I forgot. Wait, I think there's a specific sign. 1 second, let me show. If you press shift on your if you press this icon, I'm pretty sure next to the 1 there's like a greater than less than sign. Yeah, do Control Shift, greater less than sign, and then Yeah, I think I broke. Yeah, then it'll just open the terminal. I'm pretty sure I have to. No, I don't know. Yeah, so it'll basically refresh the terminal if all it's there, I guess. Oh my god, I think I. Oh no. Remember that. Don't put any Unicode symbol like this. No, the terminal will never like it. It doesn't like that. Anyway, so what we have to do is make sure you're in the folder you set, test tutorial. Now what you want to type in is .NET, which is specifically saying .NET because C# runs on .NET. No, new console. So basically what I'll do is just make a project for you. So yeah, just wait until this completes. It should start soon. Depending on what type of drive you have, it will start pretty quick or it might take a few seconds. Yeah, it's already doing. I mean HDD, hard disk drive, no HDD. So yeah, I'm pretty slow. I almost started to like yeah, those both are different. So yeah, it should now create this. Don't worry if it's still running, it's just making some more stuff. Returning project restore, don't worry, it's all normal. Anyway, let's get to the main stuff. So click on program.cs, which should open your main program. Now don't mind all this using system, class program, oh yes, using all this, no need. Only thing we want to know is static void main. Basically, this is like you're starting. This is basically the main process that happens when you start. So example, if I were to type in .NET Run, which is how you run your projects. Let's start this project actually. Just to make sure it works. It should say hello world. Let's wait. Oh yeah, so it'll create a bin. This is basically it'll contain a debug, .NET 5.0 reference because this is like it's like for developers. You can just click debug then .NET 5 if you have to. Then you should find like the program.exe. That's why there's a bin folder, so you can run it manually without having to open without opening VS Code. So yeah, you can run manually. But remember one thing: if you're running the .exe without building your new project, basically if you made any changes to your project and not run it, then those changes won't apply unless you run the project. So basically, if I have to change this to hello and then use the exe, it'll say hello world still, since it didn't get the since it won't know that I changed it. That's basically how it is. So yeah, hello world printed out. Alright, yeah. So yeah, now let's get some basic understanding. So console basically is what it means, console. So it'll reference the console, this one. Which one we used to typing in text, yeah, that's the console. You can also use this for applications, but this won't work. It's like a log basically. It'll create a log if you know what I mean. I think that it's from Java or JavaScript, yeah. So basically it's like logging, but for console application it's just displaying text. So yeah, let's give a simple command. So let's say hello there. So we just need to run this, otherwise this wouldn't work. So .NET Run is how you run project normally. So I'll just wait for this run. Okay, so yeah, hello there now. So now we need to understand what's the write line. There are two types actually. Let's copy and paste actually just to understand. So yeah, write line basically means like it'll always write on new line, while write means writing on the same line. Basically, you could say like .NET Run means it's using console.write line, and it creates a new line after that. But then write will just continue. So you can say .NET, then we have another one called write, and then yeah, it will continue. So yeah, let's test it out. Make sure both are actually right because this will work. Because if you write right for the first time, then it will actually make a new line first for some reason. Don't know why that works. So yeah, let's just write that. And okay, that was weird. Huh, I guess it didn't write. Huh. Anyways, let's understand now readline. Console dot readline. So console.readline is basically it'll read whatever text you input. So you know you cannot use a no, that's for later. Whoops. So yeah, console.readline is basically it'll read whatever text or input you give. So yeah, I could example type in 1 or 5 or F or R. Yeah, you can type really anything. You can use smack your keyboard, it'll work. Well, except for the F1, F2, F3 keys, yeah, they will not do anything really. And the home and end key, they just put you to the home and the end. Home and the end. Yeah, anyways. Just don't smack the keyboard, you're gonna break it. Anyways, so yeah, we have console.readline. Please note this will only read once, so once you hit enter, it won't read any more text. So now, how do we read specific? So basically, if we were to say like, what will happen if the user were to say something else? Like if they said a specific word, what will trigger something to happen? So yeah, that's what if statements are for. So yeah, let's first talk about if statement before doing that. An if statement is basically like a statement that'll, it's like condition. So basically, if I had an apple and I had another apple, two apples. So if you could say that user said eat, then I'll give one apple. But how do we know did he say eat? I don't know why I'm making a program for this, but just an example. So yeah, if the user were to say eat and then I'll give an apple, how do you detect that he said eat? So yeah, this is where console.readline helps us because we can make a string. Now let's get some basic stuff out of the way. A string is basically how you would store text. This also stores int, but it doesn't, like, you can't just write an example. You can't just say, one second, I'll make an example. So basically, you can't just say 5 or 4. No, that wouldn't work because then it will bring an error because you can't convert a string to an int. A string will basically be like this. So basically, you would have a name here. So yeah, name. So basically, you have a string, which is variable type. Then you have whatever name you would set, then equal, and then if it's a string, that'll have, you should put the quotes. Otherwise, if it's a bool, I'm gonna do one thing. Okay, so let's just set up everything. Okay, so now we have all our data types, the important ones, which one you'll mostly use. So yeah, a string is basically you need quotes and then you type in haha, whatever you want. So you can. So yeah, let's just give it a basic joke. So yeah, haha, yo mama. Wait, what? Yeah. So now int, you can't really type in text because if I were to say haha lol, it would bring an error. So let's actually first out give a name because you can't put in parentheses. So yeah, int C#. So yeah, I'm just gonna give that. I don't really have a good naming convention, so I guess I'll name it like this. So yeah, you can understand much better. So yeah, a string C#. So yeah, we'll basically just comment out the other. You can use / to comment out. So yeah, let's now test it out. It should result in an error because you can't. Yeah, you can just see the message. I just love how it says PS. Like PS. Make sure you feed the cat. You know, in messages. Yeah, I just like that. PS. Yeah, that's funny. I actually noticed that just now. How did I not notice that before? Oh, it works. Huh. Wait a second, did I even save the project? Well, you gotta save the project, that's one thing. Whoops. So yeah, you can also use like this to fill out multiple lines, but make sure you end it so you don't destroy these brackets from these. So yeah. I am so stupid, I forgot to save. Stupid Marvin time, I guess. So yeah, let's run. .NET run. Now it should work. Yep, there's an error. You cannot explicitly convert a string, basically this, to an int. So let's just press Control to find where. So yeah, we can find at line 10, number 30. So if we go here, so yeah, we've reached line 10, 30. So yeah, this is where we have the issue. So yeah, we don't want to have a string. Instead, you can just type in number, but you can't type in text. Text will result in errors also. So yeah, let's just type in 86. And also, if you're wondering what this is, so basically yellow text is warning and red text is error. So yeah, it's only when you're using .NET Run though. I'm pretty sure in other programs also it'll be somewhat like programming language. It'll also be somewhat like this, but I don't know. I'm only used to C# and Python. Anyway, so now we have fixed it. Let's try again. .NET run. And as you can see, nothing happened. This is. Oh wait, what? What? Oh, I forgot to save. I'm so stupid. Stupid Marvin again. I always forget to save sometimes. Save. So yeah. Especially when I'm talking with tutorials, that's the issue. So yeah, now you'll see two warning. This is because we're not even using it. So it's saying like, oh, you have this variable, but you're not using it. So do you want to use this or yeah, that's what it's basically asking. So yeah, let's just say, hey, because we have a console.readline. Hey C#. I right click since you can print, you can paste by right clicking. Yay, I love C#, but I don't want that. Anyways, yeah, now start with bools. A bool is basically a true or false. Basically, it'll only hold either true or false. So yeah, let's just make that. So yeah, bool can either hold a true or a false. You cannot hold any text. Text will result in error. So let's just type in true. This can be used in if statements, which I'll talk about soon. So yeah, let's just finish with double. So yeah, basically a double is like an int, but it can hold a decimal basically. So if you were to say 26.210, it'll hold that. You can also hold integers in that, but you have to write a .0 if you want that to work. For some reason that's how it works, a double. Let's see if it works. I'm pretty sure now we'll get 4 warning because most of these all are not being used anymore. Like they're only used to store stuff, so yeah. Oh wait, I think, okay. Anyway, we can just type in ew. Sorry. Okay, I guess it didn't give a warning for some reason. Don't know why. Anyways, so now let's get on to if statement now. Finally, make sure you remove your both of these comments. That way it'll crash and not work. So yeah, basically an if statement it'll hold either a string, int, or really any data type. And then we can say what does it mean. For example, if it's something like hey, then we'll say okay. So yeah, now let's say what you want. So yeah, now let's run this. So yeah, let's type in hey. What? Okay. Hey. Now you're wondering why it didn't work. This is because we're only using console.readline, and since it's using the current string, that means whatever it's holding in here, we won't be able to. It'll only think, this string is saying haha yo mama, wait what? So I don't think this should be working. I'll skip this. So basically it'll just skip this whole thing. But we don't want that. So what we should do instead is do string, or basically just string underscore C# because that's the name we gave it. And then equals, or double equals, I don't know, I forgot. I think that double equals, yeah, no, I think double equals, yeah. So basically double equals, oh my god, I'm confused now. So yeah, basically you just have to do it like this, which will then store whatever is in the console.readline to string. But make sure you don't have any data in it. Basically, if you use an if statement before you collect the data here, then this will not work. So yeah, basically make sure that the readline is above the if statement. That's all it will. So yeah, let's just make this empty because we don't have any data inside it. That's all. or we can just make it, or we can just fill with nothing inside, like that. That's it. So yeah, let's just run this now. .NET run. Actually, this works for most data types, like all. So yeah, don't worry, you're safe with any data type. But there's a specific way you should use. Yeah, I think now only it's showing the warnings. Huh. I think I didn't save it. That's why that last time. Huh. Anyways, so let's type in hey. Yes, it works now. What do you want it for? So yeah. Now let's do for an integer. So let's replace this with int. So yeah, you can use just one equal. So yeah, let's make another one. So else if. So an else if is basically an if statement, but if you already have an if statement, then what is another condition? So if one condition is not true, then check if another condition is true. So basically, example, if I had one apple, if I had two apples, then I gave one to my friend. Then if you would say give one, then you would take one. But then if you said give two, like else if, then give two. If you said give three, which is else, then or anything else, then give two or give one, then I should say, oh no, I can't really give you the apple. So you'll make an else statement for something else. So yeah. Basically, an else if is another if statement, but inside an if statement. So basically, an if statement and another if statement joined together like that. So it's basically an if statement, and then under that, that's another if statement. Because if the first statement is not true, then check if the second condition is true. That's all. I didn't explain that clearly because I'm not the best explainer. So yeah, let's say. Should I just... Okay, I'll just type in something not that bad. I thought something really like a bad word to add there, but then I realized this channel will be like family friendly. So yeah, I hate you, like that if you say. I thought it was really something. So yeah, there's two ways you can actually do like the parentheses, but I like this style. That's much better for me. But you can use any really. It doesn't matter. Well, make sure your else if is like this, not how it was before. Like this is not good. Like this, so you can easily understand. But you can keep it anyway, really. Not my preference. You should follow. You should follow your own ways. You can make anything. Anyway, so if you say I hate you, then I'll say home. So I'm gonna say a mean word. Well, it's like mean, but if you were to change to make it less mean. So yeah, basically, frick you, dude. And then make an angry face because he hates you. So yeah, let's make another statement just for sorry, because I know that he will hate me. So basically, you can make anything really in C#, but just have the knowledge and. I'm sorry, just have knowledge and you'll be good. I'm sorry. I'll make a basic program. So yeah, that's it. Net run. So yeah, oh wait, what? Oh, I actually forgot one thing just to say. If you use an int in this, don't use an int, because if you use an int or anything else except a bool, I'm pretty sure you can convert. So yeah, basically anything except a string will result in error if you try to do. So what you can do is type in convert dot, and then if you're using Visual Studio, then you will get some results. Otherwise, if you're using an integer, then type 2int32. Then make a bracket around the thing you're trying to convert to an int. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this should work. I think string you should actually do it, but I'm not sure. Because really just typing in, I'm just tired. My day has not been going well. So yeah, user unsigned local variable. So yeah, now the only error is because it's using a variable which has no data inside it, so you should really make sure that there's some data inside. So yeah, let's just really undo the conversion thing and make it a string again. String! Wait, what? Oh, okay, let's just type in C sharp. Yeah, that's good. Okay, string C sharp. Yeah. So now let's see. Frick you, dude. It's okay. Yeah, so that's basically how we make this. Pretty much that's it for today, at least. I'll make another tutorial following up with a more complex program. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you around.